You are so spoiled. Please give it up one more time. It's Aoife Hanna.
Mental health. Oh, it's terrible. Or it could be good, it's a bit of a spectrum. How's everyone feeling? I'm on stage actually, so I wasn't, it's not about you guys right now, but my mental health is a bit up and down. I do work from home, which anyone else works from home knows can be a bit fritzy. It can be a bit up and down. And like, I think because you're so comfortable at home, you're so comfortable, you feel like you can just completely be yourself. Be completely disgusting. Dirty clothes, no pants, no teeth brushing, nothing. And then you've got to get on calls and be professional and be normal, which is like fucking torch, right? And I actually got really in trouble last week because I said that one of my colleagues had like a Les haircut on a call. I didn't mean to be mean. I was actually just being nice. The Les haircut, man. Look at Rachel. I actually have had many Les haircut myself. Now I'm kind of doing the woke Karen, which is fine. So I was having this shit house mental health day, and I was like, oh, I hate being told off because that classic ADHD, if you can't tell. So I was just like fuming. And what do basic bitches do when we feel bad? I'm gonna ask this gentleman. Mungus.
Sulk.
Rude. Shop. I was going to go shop, but I mean, I was something too. Let's be real. So yeah, love to shop. And I can't really do online shopping because the whole Klarna thing. And then a month later you get what I call Klarma when it comes through, which is like a posh way of saying debt. Loads of that. So I went to the mothership Westfields, which I live like really near, which is fab. And I had the kind of working from home uniform on, dirty tracksuit, like hat on, hoodie up. I had a long trench coat on, and I didn't have enough room for a bag, so I just had like a plastic little bag in my hand. And I was like walking the streets, Stratford. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I am a skincare maven. I don't know what it means, but I think it means I spend lots of money and it makes me happy. Flooding my skin with shit. So I went to Sephora, which is like La Iglesia of the Mavens. That's Spanish for church. I speak Spanish, right? But not going on a Mexico trip anymore. Thank you. And I went in and I really want to get this like milky toner by this brand called Bioma. It's very trendy TikTok, kids, you love it. And it's like milky, so it looks a bit like male ejaculate. I don't actually know what that looks like from telly. Kind of milky white stuff, and apparently it's good for putting in your face, the boy stuff and this stuff, but I wonder who made up the boy stuff. Who came up with that? That's my question. So I was looking at the toner and I was like, my little goblin looking at the toner, and this like young lady came up to me who was working there, and she was like, sorry madam. I don't know anyone else think I call madam, it's obviously polite, but I'm just like, call me old bitch in my face, you slut. So yeah, I was like, okay, and she was like, can I help you? And I was like, oh, yeah, I was just looking at this milky toner. And she was like, no, babes, that's not going to do anything for you. You are red, yeah? You are red. You are red. I'm red. All these years thinking I was a lovely middle-class white lady. I'm just a middle-class red lady. Quite the shock. I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you so much for telling me. And then she was like, oh, you need this product that costs, 5 times as much as the fucking milky toner. And I like kind of took it from her hand and performatively walked around the shop, like pretending as if I was going to spend £70. Which I was obviously not going to. I probably will. And I put it back and I was like, whoa! And then I put my bag down to the next port of call for us basic bitches, which is boots. A little bit upmarket than Superdrug. Don't I look rich? Come on now. So marching along. And also I was worried because recently I found out from my girlfriend, like we like sharing stupid facts up, well, not stupid, to ginger-haired people, because it turns out that if you've got red hair, you need up to 20% more anesthetic. Did anyone know that?
Yeah.
That's a fucking fact. I was like, oh, nobody that bitch. And then I actually Googled it. And AI said, that's true. But now, do I need extra, because I'm red? Do I now need extra anesthetic? Am I okay? So I was fuming, basically. And then I went into Boots and I was stopped by security. He's like, sorry, madam. Can you just take your hood off? And I was like, a nice middle-class white lady, it's like, red lady, just mind your own business, like, I don't want to be treated the same as everyone else. This is not the fucking equality I was fighting for all these years. I was so pissed off. I had the phone out. I was like, sorry, do you mind if I actually check if this is the store policy, Boots? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, who do you think you are making? And the guy was like, yeah. 6 security guys around me. I was like fuming. I was like looking it up, and then just the realization hits you, like kind of from like, I should say it's from the sky up, like through your head, down your crown, like a yoga, but you are the mental one. I was just like, kind of came to, and like, the kind of Karen meme of it all, right? And not to digress, but I do kind of hate the word Karen. The concept of the whole Karen thing, so it basically says that women can't have opinions or complain about anything, right? And like recently I was at dinner with my little brother and we ordered a seafood dish and all the clams are closed. And like, closed clams are rotten clams, right?
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, oh geez, I might say something to Leo. And he was like, oh come on, don't be a Karen, Aoife. And I was like, so that's bullshit, but when you have security surrounding you telling you to take your hood off and you're like flapping a little plastic bag around and shouting about store policy, you're a fucking Karen. There's no two ways about that. But I survived Boots Westfield 2K26. And after it, like, it's a bit like, I don't know, it felt like a purge. I felt like something left me. I felt cleansed. Like who needs to spend all this money on therapy? Just go and have a fucking like small nervous breakdown in Westfields. And then I also realised this is why people do it. Okay, and who said shopping's bad for you? That's literal, actual retail therapy. I've been Aoife Hanna, you've been lovely. I'm not sure if I'm
From one red Karen haircut to another Chrissy like Aoife. My sister always goes, why are you always trying to get everyone fired?